Hello everybody, I'm meteorologist Dan Drew with your weather on demand for UpperMichiganSource.com. Now this evening, the Storm Prediction Center has moved the slight risk area for severe weather to our south. Now that means good news for us. That means we should escape any of the strong storms after a relatively rough day in the first place. Although at the moment, we're looking at mainly cloudy skies across the Upper Peninsula. Most of the showers to our south, Menominee getting in on some of this, and a few showers maybe clipping along the Wisconsin border. All in all, we are a little bit more calm than we were earlier. Now, this is the only complex of storms associated with that warm front that we're really paying attention to at this point. It is kind of diminishing as well. The other system that we had pull through earlier this morning and this afternoon dropped a lot of rain in many areas, causing a lot of gusty winds as well. In fact, in some areas, they got over about 2 inches of rain in just about 45 minutes. So it's been a really rough day for some folks along the Wisconsin border. And this evening, well, now we turn our attention to some blustery winds, and it's been like that all night as well. 16 miles an hour out of Sawyer as well as down in Escanaba, and it has just kind of been the tale of the way things have gone today. Now, the good news for us, if there is any silver lining, was that rain that pushed through earlier has kind of hindered our chance of seeing any severe weather later on this evening, and that's because it kept this warm front from moving northward into the Upper Peninsula. What does that do for us? Well, that keeps us dry for the most part until this cold front does manage to push through. And once it does push through, we do see the chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but the likelihood of them being severe has diminished greatly as a result. We'll time some of this out for you, and you can see Futurecast is picking up on this. The strongest of those storms to our south in Wisconsin. They stay to our south for the most part. Wouldn't be surprised if one of them does skirt portions of the Wisconsin border. But other than that, we wait for that cold front to come through, and it's kind of tough to see it here, but it is on this map at this point. And as that pushes through the Upper Peninsula, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few more scattered showers and thunderstorms than Futurecast is indicating. All in all, the likelihood of those being severe overnight is not as great as it was before. Then going through tomorrow, we're looking pretty dry until we get to Saturday morning. Now, here's the key about this, though. This system is actually going to stay a little bit further to the north than Futurecast is predicting as well. So we probably shouldn't see the chance for rain at all for the most part this weekend, which should be good news. And after that, we are looking very clear, a very fall-like pattern setting up here as we get into the weekend. Now, overnight, temperatures mainly in the 50s into the 60s as well. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms as that cold front passes through. Otherwise, we'll be looking at some rather breezy conditions as well. Then for your day tomorrow out west, we'll be looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures mainly in the 60s. Going to be hard pressed to hit 70 after that cold front has passed through. Temperatures once again in the 60s in the central UP with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Blustery winds out of the northwest. And then in the east, we're going to be looking at some rain early, but then we turn our attention to partly to mostly cloudy skies and some cool, clear weather. In your TV 6-day forecast, well, it's going to be cool. A very fall-like pattern is emerging here. We're going to be looking at a nice stretch of dry weather as well until we get to the middle portions of next week. All in all, not a bad forecast. Have a wonderful evening.